Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to Anno 1404. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you do enjoy, as always, smash the like button and leave some nice feedback in the comment section. And oh my gosh, the island of Merv. I love this place so much. Why can't Goldford look like this? It's just so pretty and neatly laid out, and it's so tidy and just perfect in my opinion. That's not space efficient, I guess, but it is something. It just looks amazing, alright? So, objective for today's episode. First is first, we're gonna sail to this island. We're gonna colonize it, world domination, and also we're gonna make use of those quartzy. We're gonna maybe purchase some clay seeds, and make this as like a mosaic island of some type. It looks amazing, this little island. It is got a camel. Camel is nice, so let's just keep them at the island. Let's not kill them. So that is one plan. Next plan is to get up here and move on with the next phase.
With God's help, the workers will have completed this phase of the building work before long.
Which is going to be the fourth phase, and I'm not sure if it's going to be more nobleman, because if that is the case, that's going to be bad mojo, because we're pretty much running out of space over here, and I can't really put down any more houses, so we're gonna see how that turns out, and hopefully, what I think it does, alright, as we get more noblemen into this beautiful community of Goldford. It's not beautiful, but it's a community, okay? I think as soon as we get more noblemen in, or patricians, that is gonna unlock... Where is it? Is it this island? Can you guys see there's still beehives? And I'm thinking there's gonna be bees and beeswax, and from that we're gonna be making candles and whatnot. So we're not really over yet with like the production for those people. It's not gonna be demanding. But first is first. Those ships which are just here in the harbor region of Merv. It is, let's see here. It is Ikara, logs and tools, and it's North Wind. Tons of logs, tools and stone. You guys sail. Let me see here. Where do we... That's not the island. To this island. And let me see here. Where does that thing come from? Okay, so let's just colonize this little part over here. Like this peninsula. Then we're gonna build like a few warehouses and get some of the production in. However, let me just see here. Al-Zahir! Do you...
Welcome back.
Welcome, inshallah. Let me just see here. Does he sell... I think that is the citizens' goods, isn't it? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. It's not gonna be in that. I think it's in the citizens' goods, which means if I were to roll this in like 5 minutes, that might be a clay seed, because that's what we need. That's what I'm hoping for at least. And also, Hassan over here. Yes, guys, I know. We do have the quests, alright? We do have the feast quest, and I think this is the quest which is gonna make ourselves allied with Hassan and no more payment. But for that he requires 120 tons of meat, 160 tons of beer, and 120 tons of weapons. That is a lot of tons. And let me see here, Goldford. You know what we need to do in Goldford, by the way? I think what we need to do in Goldford is just to purchase some temporary stone. It's going to be of an issue now, because we do produce quite a bit of stone, but this building, it requires so much stone to build. So let's purchase that. And also, let's just see here, how much tools? Tools going down because they're used for the cathedral build as well. How about the meat? The meat is not of an issue. So meat, we could totally get it to him. Beer... We could, but I'm on the low side. And how about the weapons? Weapons. 194. Like we would be able to kind of like make him happy with all the stuff we've got here, and then we would not need to pay him anymore. But let's just wait with that, alright? First is first. Let's just get those ships in. We're gonna make this little temp island of ours. Just speed it up. Let's zoom in on the North Wind. And look at her go. She go.
Your population needs a medic.
No, I'm just... Why, game? Why? Always. Somebody is like dirty and sick. Okay, this guy over here. Let's just temp poop this down. See, we couldn't even build this. That is how bad the situation is, because we need the stone. I'm gonna temp demolish that guy, get the stone back for that guy, and poop it down here. Oh, I think we just bought stone. Dang it. Well, now those guys don't have a medic, but those over here will. You know what? Because of that, we can use the stone road. There we go. And let's just get down to this. So let's see here. Ikara. Let's see here. If I would make... let's make a little warehouse.
Most gratifying.
Thank you, Ella. The island of
It won't be long
Yazde.
now until I overtake you.
You've been saying that for quite a few episodes, and we're still not really there yet, now are we? Let's just extend a little road and then build one of
These
those
are the building
warehouses.
plans that I can issue to you at present.
You know what, Alza here? I think I've already figured that out, like a few episodes ago. Alright, so we've got those. Now, 2 quartz mines. There's gonna be one guy just over here. Let's just extend a little road.
One of your plants
this.
has stopped producing goods.
Revive. And then a quartz mine over about here. Hopefully they can make use of it. So those guys should be up. We also would need, let me see, what do we need? We're gonna make the clay pits as soon as we get the clay thingies. And also the mosaic workshops. That is just basically tools and logs. Do we got any? Okay, there we go. We do have a little bit of more north wind. Let's just drop off some stone. And what I'm gonna do here, I know this is just like this is a super waste of things, but let's build like 3 warehouses so they do have a little bit of stuff going on, and put in some logs and just some tools. We still have logs over here. All right, doesn't matter. Let's just prepare this as good as we can. The clay is gonna be a thing of this island, so let's place 1, 2, and 3. They're gonna be complaining now, and we're gonna be losing quite a bit of money on this, but you just wait and see. All right. And then also we would need the mosaic workshops, and let's place them. They're not that big. Where do we? We would kind of want to have them here, I guess, but the close to our warehouse would be just the ideal position of them. Like 1, 2, and 3. I know we are wasting so much cash now.
Production has been disrupted.
But everybody, don't worry. This is for a good cause in the future. Even the palm tree is going to be for a good cause. Even though we missed one. There we go. So those guys should be pretty much set for the future as soon as we get the clay seeds. Ikara, put in all the crap in there, and you sail to Al-Zahir's warehouse. We're gonna see if we can buy the little things now. And North Wind, you know what? You sail back to base. Because if we need you for the beeswax and stuff in the future, we will need you. Also, let's just see here. What was I thinking about? Oh, Al-Zahir. Al-Zahir.
By Allah, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Cha-ching! And I even knocked my microphone. There we go. So clay seeds. Clay seeds are being sold for 100 honor. We should not have any issues with that. So as soon as Icarus gets back, we're going to buy that, and then production should be up and running over there. I guess for the moment we're going to just sell the mosaic. No, we would need it over here. But then again, I mean... do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's upgrade. Since we do have some mosaic, let's upgrade a few houses at least. And that is about it. However, if I would... let me see here. The bathhouse we built. How is the range? If I would put one down extra over here, that's going to cover all those people in the northern part of the island. Let's do that. It's kind of the south part of the island. But,
may seem defenseless to you
from this angle,
but I have the full force of the Sultan's...
Fork out a few coins and nothing. That's better.
Okay, we need to get that quest done, alright? As soon as we get that, we should be fine with that, with Hassan. You guys set? Everybody here is set? Yes, you pay more taxes now. You pay more taxes now. Let's lower everybody's taxes, and this is something you guys been mentioning as well, like... if we just lower them to the green one, every single house will be occupied by a lot of people. Because now I've been just like raising the taxes as soon as those moved in, and they didn't really fill in the whole of the houses. Like the houses being standing a little bit of empty in spaces. And hopefully this is gonna bring in a lot of new peoples in the town. I don't think it will, because they might have been full already. No, look at that. They go up straight away because some of the spots in the houses were empty. But don't look at the money now, okay? That looks terrible. So let's expand a little job over here. Let's demolish those, I guess. And this is stuff I hate to do because I want to really lay out everything like super nice and tidy, but At the end of the day, everybody, it's a little bit of a mission impossible because you got the space you've got on the island, and well, it is what it is. It is what it is.
The plague has left your neighbor's area.
No, why did it not kill him? That would be just glorious, but it did not. I guess we can place this guy over here. That should kind of make all those people super happy with the market situation. This is going to be extended. This is going to go up. I'm wondering how many people is required for the next tier, so to speak. Well, I guess we will find out. And then just poop in. No. Tons of those. Or actually, you know what? We can maybe even make it look nice over here. If I would make that, it's going to be patterns of like 4 and 4 houses like this. It's grid pattern. But have you seen Barcelona in real life from air? It is grid patterns all over the place, so this is not technically that bad. What is that? That's a medic. Okay, you need it here? No. You will be in the future, but for the moment, they just remove you and put in some extra houses. You know what? It is not bad. It is always something. What is this? This is a fire station. Let's maybe keep that fire station. And let's make those people happy. This guy wants to be upgraded, so let's do that. Also, I think like we did remove all those fancy houses from this neighborhood. But now that all those have moved in here, I guess we can turn back and fix this area again. And make it look great. That's so many patricians moving in as well. That is glorious. Can I still squeeze in some houses over here? Yes, it doesn't interfere. 1 and 2 over here as well.
Are you interested?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. Let's pay that.
Good deal.
And sail back to Yazd. And also, let me see here. Can we hold another tournament, by the way? No. However, Towers numero 2, you go over here to Rose Yard and pick up some of the stone which is being produced over here. We do have a surplus. Those guys are stopped. Surplus of pretty much everything. We have 3 stone guys.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
It's a lot of stone guys. But we will need that for the future. So let's just expand those low warehouses. Even though they cost a little bit, it's for the greater good, okay? Towers is going to be coming here, picking up that thing. And what happened, you said? Production halted on the pearls. Are we really full on pearls? Oh man, that has become a thing. Okay, so we can maybe start selling up some of the pearls. Sell those. You know what? Books. Let's keep that, because all of a sudden we're gonna have a surplus of that, and we still need to kind of sell it. However, could we build a few extra of those? I know it costs upkeep costs, but everybody, you just don't worry about a thing. Also, remember there was a little message about the perfume workshops. Are you guys operational? You seem to be operational, but however, I mean, it's not ideal. Like, I mean, we don't have any rose oil whatsoever. We have 19 perfume. Like, I mean, they're making stuff, but I just don't feel like the perfume makers are doing a fantastic job, even though they are 100%. It just takes forever for them to just poop out a little single rose. Yeah, it is not optimal. We should maybe buy some, but are you guys still happy about this? You seem to be very happy about this, so yeah, let it be, let it be. I like this feature quite a bit. I know I mentioned that in a previous episode, but I do like it so much. The like sandstorm effect. It's just so eerie. But now the production in this island is totally on a stop. Well, I guess that's gonna pass. So let's not worry about that. Where were we? Upgrading people since 2017. Let's get those guys.
Building opportunities have been expanded.
All right. Yeah, okay, see this. Okay, so now we do have the apiaries. Produces beeswax, all right? We do have the candle workshops. It requires hemp and beeswax to produce candles. And Red Smith Workshop, which requires brass and candles, produces candlesticks. Are you kidding me? For the greater good, I think. Look at my income. We're doing pretty fantastic. We're almost in the greens, and we haven't had the taxes up. We could rise the taxes.
We've never had it so good, don't you think?
Yeah, you are having a blast here, right? Because I'm not, because now we need to expand. But that's kind of cool. So let's see here. We do have a little island over here, but this is the Potash Island. This island up here doesn't have beeswax. Does this island up here have beeswax? It does, actually. And also hemp. Interesting. So if this island... Is there any island closer which has beeswax? I highly doubt it. Because what this means is, okay, those both guys over here have the beeswax production, but that is quite far away. I kind of want to keep it within the size of the side of the map. It's gonna cause a problem, right? Because we will need brass. So I don't think what we could do is this. Let me just bring up the map. We could produce the beeswax and the candlesticks. Not the candlesticks, just the candles over here. Transport the candles back to the main island of Goldford. In here we're gonna have the main production. Then we can get the brass from, I think it's this island. Get the brass in here. So candles, brass, and the candlesticks are being made here. This is the center of the universe, right? So I think that will make sense, but it's gonna take literally forever. And we still need 500 noblemen just to continue this guy over here.
But no building work can be carried out at the moment.
We will just need the glass, and glass is not an issue whatsoever. Tools will be a little issue, but we will make it happen. Alright, so what we need to do is stop purchasing the stone. Can you remove? There we go. Well, it is what it is. How is this production going over here? This is quite neat as well, because this island could be used for the sugar production in the future. We have not unlocked that yet. We're making 19 tons of mosaic. And you guys are super slow. Chop, chop. Make it happen. Don't push Ikara away. Corsair ship. Well, doesn't matter. Let's just do this. What we're gonna do here meanwhile, because we're not gonna be spending any time over here for the moment. Let's just get those taxes up on those guys. They're a little bit like upset because they don't have the candlesticks, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like, you know, we're a little bit upset because we don't have the candlesticks.
The sandstorm has subsided.
They've been living without those candlesticks for absolutely forever, and now all of a sudden they want candlesticks. We do have a little issue over here with the plague being spread. We could actually remove one of those houses and then just place one of those guys. Those will also require a church, so that is something we need to kind of focus on and build here. So that should at least make those people in a close vicinity very happy, but... Alright, we are in the greens with all this production. I'm really happy. Man, look at this. It's Notre Dame. Maybe not, but it looks very similar. It's Gothic, okay? It's a Gothic little cathedral going on. So I'm really happy with how this semi turned out so far. A lot of big houses here. Then we have smaller houses like little plebs. A little bigger houses over here. And then we have the pleb community over here. Yikes! It is pretty nice. And we have arrived, sire. The new island. And I bet you Guy and William is just thinking, oh my gosh, that idiot is colonizing yet another island. Well, but then again, why not? I mean, look at them. They are like on a standstill, and this is still medium difficulty, right? I kind of would think they would advance more than they have done, but no, they're not really colonizing anything else. Maybe they just don't need it. I'm like, hey, another island. Let's do this. All right. North wind. Let's just build a little, let me see. There's a little creek. So let's just build it like this up here. Why not? The great community of Bushel Hill. Does that mean anything? I don't think it does. Now does it? Small market building. Let's expand. Let's put one about here. How much does that cover, by the way? Not that much, but well, let's add one here in the far end as well. There we go. And now, can we have a beautiful road going all the way from the harbor? Not that it's needed, everybody. Not that it's needed. I know I say it every single episode, but it looks so nice. So how can we say no? And then just take it back all the way. I mean, It's picture perfect. So then we need the apiaries, you say. Let's just put down one. How are the farms situated? It's 5 fields. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is gonna be ideal for my little creations of grid patterns. If we're onto something, most definitely. So let's just take
One
a
of
peek
your
at
plants
this.
has stopped producing goods.
The mosaic workshop? What? Maybe we have just too many of them. Maybe we're just not producing enough quartz of it. Maybe we just need more market cards or something. How are we doing here? 37, 32. That is going up. It's the clay that's the situation and problem. We're not producing enough clay. Can we build more clay pits? There's gonna be a lot of clay pits. It's gonna cost a lot of
Production
money.
has been disrupted.
I know. Stuff is happening all over the place. That should be enough. We're still in the greens, everybody, okay? But take a peek at this now. So if we go in here to the apiaries, we could totally make one guy over here facing, where's the front entrance? There, like this, right? Then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 farms surrounding it. Picture perfect. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm keeping that design. So let's make one and let's make one next to it, okay? This is gonna be costly. And I am not, as mentioned, about efficiency. I'm just overproducing everything and then selling the surplus. We should maybe connect that warehouse, or you know what? Let's do this instead. Nah, not that. Just to make it look nice, let's move this guy one step that direction. And let's not upgrade anything else. Not for the moment, because we also would need... Those guys just require tools and logs and stone. Okay, so we pretty much got that on the ship. We should maybe even sail back and pick up more. By the way, can we build any warehouses just to kind of store this stuff we brought with us? Could build 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just drop as much as we can. The tools, the stone. Should we? Nah, let's just keep it at that. And North Wind, you just wait until we build more. We have 1 and 2. We also would need the candle workshop. That is logs, tools, and stone. We also would need some hemp. Those guys are going to be built on the main island, so let's not worry about that. Let's just put down, how many? 6? That is 6 in total. That should be enough for a moment. And on that side, we're going to use...
your generosity, so we just come here.
No! What's going to happen? I have quite plenty of cash. Okay, I'm going to accept
You're
you.
opening the city gates for us? I'll never forget you.
Well,
Your actions don't say much for your conscientiousness.
don't be angry, don't be sad. Okay, so what does that open up? It opens up this, the almshouse. Requires food and faith. Can we keep them outside the city gates? I'm a horrible person, I know. Okay, there's a possibility over here. Put one guy over here, and how many beggars do we have?
A house? Just for us beggars?
Well,
God bless you.
200. Let's build one more. Can we build that in the poor people community over here? Yes. Well, it's always something, right? Hopefully there's gonna be enough for those guys. We're gonna see what happens. Each of those houses stores
Like
500 beggars. You know why I did that? Because I'm sick and tired of them attacking me all the time on all the islands. So let them just be here. Still, no noblemen have moved out. But we have 200 beggars. Yikes! Well, it is what it is. And on this side, as mentioned, we're gonna have the hemp farms. So the fields are, what was it, 4 in length? 1, 2... Okay, this is not gonna be space efficient. But we will maybe squeeze in 2 rows of those guys as well. And they're gonna be super symmetrical with that over here. Will it? I think it actually will. I think it's gonna line up just perfectly fine. So let's just do it. I mean, what could this hurt us? Besides hurting the economy, that is. Then we will produce all the candles we will need. And all the surplus is just going to be sold, everybody, okay? So it's not bad, I guess. But can we squeeze in Man, we can't. That road is not gonna be... Dang-itty dang. We won't be able to place a road in that far end. That's gonna render that a little bit useless. Let's do this instead. Let's just place that guy like here, here, and here. Yeah, this is not gonna be optimal whatsoever. Mainly because those guys won't be able to pick it up because there's no road access. Well, oh, please, can I put a road here? Oh, yes, I can. Phew. Close call. So let's see here. How is we doing on the production? The hemp just came in. Beeswax is coming in.
Let's think on a bigger scale.
Willem, money for alliance? No.
How can you be so obstinate?
Are you discreet enough? Always good for a surprise.
Willem is really starting to hate me. He's been like trying for a few episodes now just to get the little treat alliance going, and I'm like, no. Okay, everybody, I think we should be enough with this. Let's just keep it. And then the candle workshop could be placed here, for example. But that is just going to be too far away from the warehouses, I guess. So, should we? I think we should. 1 and 2, as soon as we get the stone. Did we have any more stone? No, we did not. Okay, so temporarily we're just going to be, even though we could just get it ourselves because we do have production of it, let's just purchase the stones. Can we put down extra guys? There we go. And you sail back to base and pick up more. So that means the candles are going to be produced over here as soon as we get the stone going. We also would need to upgrade those buildings, but that is require the free stones. Well, you know what? Let's just start those middle ones at least. There we go. Then we're going to upgrade those guys. Extend a few extra farms up here, maybe even up here. There's a bear cave, however. There's also a coal deposit. One more bear cave. Brine. Not needed of the brine. But it's good to know that it exists here, just in case we need that. So, that should be fairly nicely laid out. Can we squeeze in? Okay, there's going to be 3 of those. No, let's just keep a road here. It's going to be 3 candle makers. And that's going to be it. And on the main island, how big is this Redsmith workshop? It's not ginormous. Can we put it down outside the city gates someabouts? Not next to the almhouse, because they're going to steal all the candles. We could technically make it over here. Not really using that space that good now, are we? Or just make it over here in the big production area we got going. Yeah, let's just make 2 of those guys over here. And just some roads like that. So those guys will require the candles and the brass. So that also means we would need some extra trade ships. However, you know what I think we saw? That Hassan...
Take a look at this ship. The Queen of the Waves.
Santa Maria for 6,600 gold. You know, I can do this. I can afford it.
I accept.
Santa Maria.
I know. It's sheer madness. Offering you a ship. Alhamdulillah.
Genesis. Oh, we can sell Genesis. Oh, we can sell the ships to Hassan. I didn't know that. If we just sail close to the port. Yeah, look at that. Man. This is quite neat. But that means let's set up some routing over here. Let's create brass route. Do we already have a brass route? No, brass and coffee. Okay, brass route. This is going to be a brass route. We're going to add the warehouse, which is the warehouse. I think it's this one over here. This is the brass
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
It's going to go back into this warehouse, unload it. So in Kuchrang, we're gonna be loading the brass. And did we have the brass? Think we should. Yes, brass. Load about... Man, that's 180. And unloading gold for it. I don't think we'll be able to keep up with the production of that. Like 180? That's quite the brass. But then again, it's quite the distance to cover as well for the ship. So let's add Santa Maria on this one. Then we're gonna do a new route, which is called the Candle route. It's going to be going from the warehouse in Bushel Hill, and it's going to be going down to maybe this warehouse in Goldford. So here we're going to be adding the candles, which is gonna be produced eventually. Like 90 of them, and unload the candles in Goldford. We could pick up something on the way back, or even make a pit stop on this island, for example, but let's not. Genesis? Assign Genesis? No, what? Genesis? Do we have two? Oh, we have two Genesises. We have two Genesises, do we?
An illness is spreading through your island.
Let me see here. What the crap? Tornado. We have a Genesis on the spice route, and we have a Genesis over here. Okay, that was a little bit bad, because that says, like, do you want to cancel that? Alright,
When
let me
I
just
look
hear.
upon you like this, I could burst
Genesis.
with paternal pride.
Can I rename Genesis 2? There we go. And now add the ship, Genesis 2. Perfect, everybody. And disease is spreading through the island. It is bad, you dirty, pesky people. Whereabouts is that? Remove. Not sure what that was. Hopefully that was not a carpenter, but maybe it was. Alright, let's treat those patients over here. We still need 500 of the noblemen, but at least stuff is actually happening, and I'm happy with it. Didn't we have a stone quarry over here? We don't, right? No, we don't. Well, maybe. Yeah, we do have a stone quarry. It is glorious! Can we build a stone over here? No, I can't, because I would need one of those. And I guess that means bad things. Let me just hear. I know we don't need a road, but it looks nicer, right? Could poop down one of those guys and then have a stonemason. Can we afford it still? Yes, we can. All right, so just temporarily having a little stonemason over here. However, let's just remove that and let's move it further south to about here. Then we don't have to like buy the stone and like bring it back and forth and whatnot. That is connected. It is incredible. Let's just take a peek at these little apiary farms over here. Look at the little peoples. They're having like the protective gears on and everything. The candle workshop is in full effect. You can see some candles hanging down, drying outside. This time we'll launch a ship. Well, maybe not from here, I guess. But can we still upgrade now? We just need a stone. So the stone is going to be of a virtue. But as soon as we get the stone, everything should be fairly fine. And also,
Hurry up and
Hassan.
get started.
The
We're running
feast.
out of time.
Yes, we are. 120 meat, 160 tons of beer, and the weapons. All right, let's please Hassan. Let's create a
Production has been disrupted.
large trading ship. Oh, by the way, can we make the big ships from the Oriental? Yes, we do, but we need 50 logs and 15 cannons. Oh, the large Oriental trading ship has actually a fighting power. That is quite neat to know. I'm not gonna touch it yet, but just for the future. How is this coming along? It is being produced. Can we hold
A tournament.
Yes, a grand
That would be a
tournament?
first. The population will adore you for organizing a spectacle like this.
I know they will. I know. Is that my ship? Northwind? Where you going? It's over here. Oh, yep. Sharp turns. That's good.
Production has been disrupted.
Stone has just arrived. Tools. Let's just get everything in. Let's upgrade this building. Let's upgrade those over here. I think for the next step we will need the glass as well, right? The next upgrade step, yes. A little bit of glass. And should we worry about that? I guess we could just purchase the glass as well. We can afford and cancel the stone purchasing. It is going to be incredible. But now what we could do is build more candle workshops before Genesis 2 arrives here. Those should be producing quite a bit of the candle. Yeah, look at that. Beeswax going up, hemp coming in. Now it's just a matter of making the candles. Who's this? Genesis 2 just arrived. How many candles will you load exactly? 10?
Shipbuilding completed.
9. All right. Well, it is always something. Let me see here again. The feast. 120 tons of meat, 160 tons of meat, beer, and weapons. We need 160 tons of beer. And we don't have that. So let's just keep this ship for the next episode over here. Taurus, have you come back with
Your
the stone?
tournament was truly entertaining. The best I've seen for a long time.
Get the stone in and go back into your position over here.
An alliance at this time would be a smart move.
Guy, middle finger, bye.
Yes, just you ride roughshod over me.
How are we doing with the guy, by the way?
My hearty congratulations. Let me give you some good
You have
Willem?
earned my recognition.
Enough!
You're flat. You have earned...
my hearty congratulations. You did that so...
Oh, they are so upset. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh my god, this is world domination. All right, let's just start loading out the beer so we don't waste every single beer. That is 75. That means 2 routes with the beer back and forth. Yep. Pretty much so. But for the greater good. 11 tons of beer. People are gonna be really unhappy. Let's just keep that ship here for the next episode. We're gonna fix that quest in the next one. Everybody, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Might not be one tomorrow, I don't know, because I am off with the family for our thing. But we will see. If you don't see an episode tomorrow, don't worry. I'm alive and thriving, hopefully. So, we set up a new community. Candles are gonna be produced. Candlesticks are gonna be produced. And it's gonna just be a glorious day for the community over here. The whole of Goldford is going to be super happy.
You'll
it's going
have
to take
to
a
be
while.
patient until all the necessary requirements.
Yes, Ricardo. We will be patient. We just need a bit of a nobleman. And then this is going to be completed. The beautiful cathedral. Everybody smash the like button. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Can you see the little cranes working out? It's super neat. I love it. See you guys. Bye-bye.